live already. Okie dokie. Some days it takes a hot minute and some days it's immediate. Let me get over to YouTube. Give me just a second here. Well, it's thinking about life over there. Okay. Now I just got to move some stuff off out of the way here so we can work on our things. It's a thingy thing. I have been in work mode all day. Happy to be getting some things done. Feels nice. I'm not always as productive as I want to be. But I did pretty good today, I feel. And I still have some, those need to go up to the garage. Okay, we're going to keep that for gluing. We've got some scraps. Okay. I think I got it. Now, here's my own live. There it is. I always got to go over to YouTube. That way if it buffers or anything. Although anymore, it's not really reliable. There we go. Hey, Carla. How you doing? How is your day? Hey, Roseanne. How you doing? I didn't do anything at the 4-letter word. Because you were fired? Is it because you were laid off? Not fired. Laid off. Laid off. Computers. Oh, my God. So you got paid for doing nothing? It's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. Oh, my God. Susan is slowly talking me into wanting to live in Texas between the food and the stuff that's in her local area. Oh, my God. So much delicious. Well, yay for getting paid for doing nothing. I hope you were at least warm in there. Woo! Getting paid for doing nothing. All right. Now, obviously, I haven't done anything else. However, our Velcro dried. Now, the lady that made this did not put a pocket over here. This is one of those CD sleeves in the eggplant. And I think it goes okay between the cover and the, I think I'm going to put it here for a pocket. Because it just barely fits and I like the color. So I made that decision on my own. Now we're also supposed to put a pocket back here. But because this is so wide and these, I think that doesn't look so great. So the pocket I make needs to fit underneath the paper and not stick out over here. So I'm going to use that in the back there. And then we need to make our journal for this pocket. And Els immediately spotted the flaw in this design after I showed it to her. I put the Velcro on here before we added the book in to see how much bulk that was going to create. So our Velcro placement may be a problem. Well, toddlers will run you ragged. Oh my gosh, they will. There's so much energy. And I think they suck out all of yours too. Oh, Carla. That is too cold. But yeah. I lived in Houston briefly. And I worked I lived and worked in San Antonio very briefly. Yep, you'll remember the memories and the tiredness will fade away. But those memories forever. And they're only toddlers once, you know. So I thought we would work on the we'll make the booklet for here, which is going to be the same size as this one. Only I'm going to put a cover on mine because I just, this is not, just putting something like this in there, I can't do it. I mean, I probably could, but we really can't afford to make the cover any bigger than the book, so it really needs to be the same size and everything. Low for mine is 16. Oh, that makes my bones hurt, Carla. It does, it does. So let me grab those paper pads so we can choose something coordinating for the, maybe move some of our mess a little bit out of the way. We love our inky pad. That's super cold. Okay. Oof. Okay, here's the pads. Why paper so heavy? All right. So this is the half a pad. Let's see what we like in here. What do we like? Let's also, man, I really got to find my ruler. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Five and a half, it looks like. So yeah, we'll be able to use one of these to, yeah, yes. Just one piece will do it. One piece. Okay, that's kind of nice. Plain, but serviceable, and we can always embellish it. I wouldn't want to have to cut the book, so, and that's more for, no, I don't want that one. We could use that on the cover of our book, though, probably. Layered with other stuff. Now, I do still really like that one. How about this one? What do we use this? Okay. So we're going to need to score that. So we only need it to be 11 inches also. Let's cut a ½ inch off each side. That way we're not just taking it off one side. Saturday, Janice is going to hide. Hey, Janice, how you doing? Frostbite weather, that's no good. Leslie, how you doing? Leslie, that is just too cold. I wouldn't wish frostbite weather on my worst enemy. Yes, wear the flannel lined pants for sure, Janice. You do not need to try and freeze your booty off. That is not how you get rid of a booty. Me, I will be keeping my booty. Okay. So I think that's right. 5 1/2 and 5 1/2. Oh, now we got to take an extra ½ inch off each side because 5 1/2 and a 5 1/2 is 10, not 11. Right? No? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it just though? We have another sheet if I've totally effed this up. Els was watching a video today. No surprise there. Els is always watching a video. Yep, that's going to work. And we'll put some of our fabric over the spine too. Because this is that thick paper and it's, you know, it shows the, you know what I'm talking about. Susan's always retracted. I feel like she's making jokes and then I don't get it. Did she find them? I was like, she's going to be there all night looking for that stuff. Did she figure out where they went off to? Or they just twink off into the great unknown? Never to be seen or heard from again. I feel like that book is giving her a lot of shit. That's all I'm saying. But it's looking mighty fine. I wear boots, boot socks, and my snow boots. Yeah. All right, and then I'd rather have this crescent moon on the back side than this on the front because we're probably going to cover that up anyway. So what is our top measurement here? How long is this? And that is 8.5. So 8.5. We're cutting off the crescent. So we'll have the crescent to use on something else. Because, you know, we'll reuse all those pieces for something. Okay, I'm going to... Now, I did kind of like the idea of... Hold the phone. Come on now. Here we go. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to have to trim it down a little bit, but now we got to shove everything this way. Oh, that's why it's... Hello, Dorkington. Got to get my stuff together. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, now I also want this piece, I think. Because I honestly don't really care for this bit right here, a complete grimoire for witches and witches, because I don't think it's possible to get everything in one book. Well, if we're doing Love Gone Wrong, you know there's going to be some bad juju going on in my book with the poison mushrooms on the front. They stuck to the metal overhead light, seriously? Didn't find. We watched the replay. They just disappeared. I have a mad magnetic photo charger, and it sticks to your Arctic cup. Mike stucks to everything. All the stuff around his desk, it stucks. Yeah, good English, Amy. But I don't like this part of it, so I think we're gonna... I really wish I could find my corner rounder. I did not even look for it today, you guys. That's a bad, bad person. So I may go out and see if I can get else to just round those corners real quick on this. Because I don't mind if this part shows, but I don't want this. But we'll save it for, we can put a name or something on it or write a title. like poisons or black magic, something like that, you know? They Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. Because we could add that somewhere in the book too. I mean, the inside cover of this is going to be white. So we're going to want to cover that shit up, you know? But we also need to get this cut down a little bit because we only have the 5.5 inches. So let's see how this, so we only need to cut a 1/2 inch total. So, quarter of an inch on each side. Yes. We need it to be, we need to be small. So we're going to go, oh boy, now we're mathing. Let's start here, and then we can always trim it down a little bit more if I trim too much off. Yes, I have a second one, but waste not, want not, right? Let's be careful with our measuring. I have two. I have a set of two, and then I have a separate one. And since I cleaned, well, I haven't cleaned, but since I piled all the stuff on the bed to sort, to get things more under control, I haven't been able to find any of my corner rounders. I don't mind going out and asking her if she could just round the corners. I maybe even on this, but let me get it cut to the right size. So let's cut off another 1/4 of an inch. So we were at 5.5, right? Isn't that where we were? Yeah, 5.5. So now we're gonna, I think that'll be perfect. So my math was right, but I always question myself. What the U-turn? And then I think that's going to put that at 5 inches. And that should give us the right. Yeah. Now let's trim where the black line is here on the, let's give it a little top and bottom trim. And then I'll go out, and I'm not allowed to walk away with her corner rounders because I can't find mine, you know. If I bring them in here and I lose hers, it'll be ugly. There, I think I like that. Yes, yes. And then what do I do with the thing? Oh, there it is. And then we'll put that over this portion. So let's see if we can't just trim a tiny smidge off each side. That's a little much. Literally just a tiny smidge. So that we can hopefully still see the gold stars, especially with the corners rounded. Yeah, I think that's going to work fine. All right, let me go see about getting the corners rounded here. Because borrowing craft supplies. Well, if I lose hers, and then nobody will have corner rounders. Yeah. Oh, that U-turn. Yeah. I didn't really clean it. It's just piled on the bed to sort, and it's been there a while because I don't want to just pile it up somewhere else in the room and then have, you know, it's a circle of doom is really what I'm saying. So if I can't find a home for it in the garage or on the bookshelf, it needs to be boxed up and fit under the bed somehow. So, but I'm looking for all the, you know, I'm slowly organizing all the things. So when next I find the corner rounders, I have a specific box for that, for the stuff that I use every day. That's the one I dumped out the other night. Well, you know, I attempted to organize some things, but I actually got a lot done today. Give me a minute to go do this, and I'll be right back. Because there's no point in inking it till we round some corners, man. Okay. Snickerdoodle, snickerdoodle. Okay. I said I was going to take pictures on the counter tonight after this live, and now he's got in and making cookies. Okay. See, she knows where hers is, and she always puts it back. Well, there you go. That'd work in a pinch too, right? All right, let's ink. So now we're going to have counter wars because I really need to take pictures tonight. Hopefully she'll be done with cookies by the time I'm done. It's just a tray of cookies. When it's time, I should be able to move it to a different spot. They're frozen cookies. She's not making cookies from scratch. He makes the cookie balls. Insert your own joke here. And then he puts them in the freezer so that, he does a couple dozen at a time. And then when you want cookies, you just pop 4 or 5 of them in the oven for 20 minutes after they're thawed. And cookies. It's really a genius plan if you don't have, cookies can go stale pretty fast. So we're just inking. I know I'm not on camera, but you've seen inking 1,000 times. And we're going to flip it to the inside and do it again. Strictly speaking, I don't need to ink here, but it makes me feel better about life. Okay, so I want to do the fabric first. And we may already have a strip that fits, so let's see. Because we cut all those extra strips yesterday while I was not getting them quite wide enough. There we go. Perfect. Look, I don't even have to do I already have one. Yay! We have 30 cents in nickels from pre-sort mail from some charity. Oh, yeah. We used to get pennies and nickels all the time. So there we go. It's nice and frayed. Because it's that cardstock weight where you get the little cracks in it. I just want to reinforce that. Plus, it also helps it tie in. And then we'll layer this on because it's going to overlap that just a little bit. But I'd rather it was underneath than on top. So now we need that little piece of paper. Aha. And here. And glue. We need glue. Where's my glue? Glue. You get them for someone. Yeah. Hey, but now you have nickels. And you're using them for a good purpose. Rounding corners. That's out of the box thinking. I like it. Of course, so you can throw them in the trash. I don't know why he does that. She never eats them. And she asks for them. I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry. What a useless thing. Okay. Let it go. It's not your cookies. Did I get a paper towel? I did. I have a few for crafting and making a slingshot for that delivery guy. Hey, you got to get in your target practice. It's important. Okay. So let's move that over. And I think that's upside down. Okay, I think that's correct. I kind of like it with the darker bit at the bottom, or at the top anyway. And I'm okay if it sticks out a little bit above with the fringe. That is okay with me. Now, do we maybe want to stencil some kind of design on the inside cover to take away some of that white? Let's see what kind of stencils we've got going on over here. Janice, here's your tip. Oh! Let's see. Now, I'm looking for stencils. Hold the phone. That's a sheet of Tyvek. That is not a stencil. Okay. I don't like that. That's not going to work. And those are not. Nope. Okay. That is a big fat no for those ones. For this project, anyway. Oh, I didn't put my Tyveks back away now. Okay, hold on. I'm looking at, trying to remember where I put something. Yes, Amy, where did you put the big stencils? Where would you put your big stencils? We may have to use that one. We may not have a choice tonight. I don't. Let me see what else we've got here. That was really rude, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, how about that? So we'll put a light base color on there of the ink, and then we'll stencil that on there in the black or the brown. Let's see. Hi, Sandra. No winning for losing. Too bright. Yes.
Okay. No touchy, only looky.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah. Is it still wet?
Yeah, a little bit.
It looks like it has texture. It makes me want to touch it.
I know.
You want to touch it?
That's why I said no touchy, looky only.
Okay. So I'm making the book to go inside. So it's going to be a cover.
Okay.
And there's another piece over here somewhere. Oh, because I don't like the complete book. I don't believe there's a complete book,
Yeah.
So we'll write something else here.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to do a base color with the stencil over it. That's too bright. What do you think?
What is it? No, what color is that?
That's Festive Berries.
Ah.
I only have a couple. What about this? Uh-oh.
Well, that wasn't good.
Nope, that's the spruce. Those are the Christmas colors. And then I have like this.
No.
It's not really. Because I'm going to do the stencil in the black. And I don't think I have any light browns. Oh. You ask a difficult question. I made her wander away. Right? The newest flavor is lava cake. Are you kidding me? I need that in my life. Lava cake Hershey Kisses? I'm in. Okay, so well, we have ice spruce. What does that look like? What about that? It's ice spruce.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's close to what I was thinking. I was actually thinking of corduroy.
Yeah, I think this will work, and it's going to look a little different on this because this is shiny paper.
Okay, fine. I'll take my swatches back.
Well, just if something popped into your head. Can you close my door though?
Yes,
Because Mike's working right there. But I'm not slowing down, Sandy. Hi. Oh yeah, that's going on nice and light. So if you guys will just bear with me while I work on this. Carla's got all the candy information you need to know. She's always got her pulse on the... Let's get those... We should, though, put this... I don't need ink all over my... I already got black ink all over the side that I got to clean off. This is kind of a... It's like when I do the hunter green, or... Yeah. That look, it's kind of like that. And I think it'll look good with the black skeleton heads over the... Okay. Got freeze-dried mangoes. I like that they have the texture of Lucky Charms marshmallows. Dried apricots are kind of the same way. They're like a little bit squishy and almost foamy, when you're just playing with them, Yes, I admit it. I have bought apricot slices like that. And I did play with them because I'm, 5 years old when it comes to my food. We went out today, surprisingly just to the post office for once. There's usually other stops. And then before we left, Els decided she wanted to get Delicious, which is pot stickers. And while we were there, I was like, I just got paid some money. And I ordered myself for the first time. This is the first time I paid for my own Hawaiian. Usually I'm broken, and if I get it, Els has been generous enough to buy me some before. But it felt nice to buy my own. But with it, I ordered 2 Spam Musubis, which is 2, it's a total of 2 pieces. Because that's really all you need for a meal. I think I could eat 3 because I love the taste of it. But they had on there, they have a bunch of handmade signs for other things you can get and what the today's prices kind of thing. They had edamame on there, guys. And I have not had edamame since I got here. And I really love it. So I ordered, it was $2.50. And the Spam Musubis are $2.75 a piece. So for $11 and change with tax and a drink, I had a nice little lunch. And well, the flavor's good, but you gotta chew on it a while. Same with the apricots. It's not like chewing leather because it's a little more pliant than that, but it's definitely a thing. Yeah, I love the Spam Musubi, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is one of my favorite things. And then Elle sold a couple of her pot stickers with me because I had that pathetic look on my face, you know. Delicious. So while we're kind of waiting for that to dry, now we're gonna do this part, and we're gonna do it in black. And hopefully not move the stencil while we're doing it. So I'm thinking we could do some instructions for a voodoo doll. Do a couple of poison recipes, you know. Maybe some instructions on how to grow belladonna. Oh yeah, that's coming along nicely. All right, not too bad. Now let's do the other side. Yay! Yes, poppets. I grow the heck out of tomatoes. I'm good at it. Good to know. I have the nightshade thumb. Also, it feels a little Wednesday Addams, you know? I can't wait till they do it, but it's probably going to be 2024 before they have a second season. I have already watched Wednesday twice, and I will probably watch it 2 or 3 more times before the second season comes out. I love that show. It's just fun. And it hits all my morbid buttons while being fun at the same time, you know? And it has just enough nods for me at the original. And I did not like the guy that plays Gomez at first, but the more I've watched it and the more clips I've seen, I'm liking him better and better. Okay. Ta-da! Now let me move that and put this over here. And what do we need? I need that paper towel from earlier. That's what I need. Let me just get a little bit damp. And let's clean up our stencil a little bit. Hey, Christine, how you doing? Did you really? Oh, send me a link. If you would, be so kind at some point. That would be awesome. I'd love to do something with Wednesday on it. That sounds absolutely like fun. So I can put it on my wish list. Wish list is just a reminder list for me. Don't forget you want to buy this. All right, so that's clean enough for now. Let's, where's the packaging for that? Keep it in there so it doesn't get, the little pieces don't get bit and caught on things. There we go. Yeah, he is very like that, and I agree. I've watched the actor in other things, and he looks a little bit unhealthy weight to my, and I'm not fat shaming him. He was never a slender guy. Oh, Carla, you're spoiling me. Look at you. Okay, so I think I like that. What do you guys think? Not too bad. And it saves us from the bright whiteness of the bright whiteness, you know? Okay. So now we're going to layer up this stuff. You know, if we don't glue it at the top, we can put something else in there. What do you think? Should we? Or we could put something with a tab this way. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we're going to just glue these sides here. That's what's happening. Ooh. I will have to send you $6 worth of something. I do know what candy Carla's favoring right now, though. I'm going to say hands down, though, my favorite was still the dark chocolate Milky Ways that Elvis delivered. That's forever going to be my favorite thing I've ever gotten in the mail, you know? Ah, phooey. I did it the wrong way. Knuckles. We can fix it. Because we're a dork. And nobody's going to see the inside. Once that dries, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm going to turn that over, though, for a second. Oh, my God. Yes, I did that. I didn't even think to look at the other side, did you? Nope, nope. You just turned it right over and glued the edges. Are they really? Well, I know you're not worried about it. I get Carla goodies, though, and I feel special. It's nice to have people that share your interests that you can share stuff with, you know? Okay, so that appears to be dry enough that it won't stick. And I think I have an idea for what I want to put in here also. Just try and make sure it's at least sort of straight. That's not sort of straight, Amy. There we go. That's good. Where's the smooshy thing? Smooshy thing, where are you? Smooshy thing. And a little bit with the glue. I should have punched a hole in it, huh? Oh, shit, darn. Man, I'm really having a moment. Well, now we're going to have to put something on the back because we made a little hole in the paper. Okay. Or we could just ink it and move on with life. Okay. We'll probably, maybe a little pocket or something. I don't know. Do you love dark chocolate Milky Ways, Roseanne? Holy cow. That is a big chocolate bar. I don't think it's too late to get a circle punch in there, though. Now, we know I don't know where my circle punch is, so we're going to run out and borrow Elsa's. But first, let's glue this down. See if we can glue anything else to anything else today. I don't think I could bite into a 1 pound chocolate bar. My teeth are not so great, and a 1 pound chocolate bar is usually pretty thick. Mike, I think, had a 5 pound chocolate bar as a Christmas gift one year. Took him a little while to work through that thing, but he did because he's a trooper and he loves chocolate. I think that's upside down, Amy. Keep it centered. Okay. Yay. Now we just got to fold up some paper and put it in there and trim it down a smidge. Probably a smidgy this way and that way. Now, what I do with that stack of papers that I cut wrong the other day, it was too small. That would be too convenient to find, right? I think I know where it is. Give me a second. I'm going to get a drink. I'm thirsty. Oh, well, that's handy. Okay. That's a big chocolate bar. That's something you give to your grandkids right before you send them out the door with their parents. If you're an evil grandparent. Okay, so we got to think about the back of this now. Hey, I think I put this on upside down. Cool. Okay. Where's the other pieces? We could do that. I don't like the gold, though. What do you think about this piece? It's just a big pocket on the back. Let's cut it down and see how it looks. We could always put a big image on the back too, right? And I'm gonna cut around this, so I'm probably not gonna be on camera for that. I'm thinking really hard. I've been doing pretty good with my snacking. We had bananas. Mike bought a bunch of bananas so that Cassandra and I were kind of having banana wars. She ate all the bananas. And then, so he bought a bunch this time, like 2 bunches, really. If you want to get technical. And then Sandy got some blood oranges. So I snacked mostly on actually healthy stuff. And there are some celery sticks in the fridge that nobody's eating. So I might eat those with some peanut butter. Hey, Amber, how you doing? How is your week going? You work a traditional job. It's almost over for you traditional jobbers. I don't know. Why is he yelling? I'm live. Meltdowns were had. Let's see. I used to hand the nieces umbrellas, telling them that they behave. They can keep it, and Mom will take them. Oh! Nice plan, though. You got them to behave, and that was really the goal, right? Okay, that's going to fit on there. What do you guys think? And just put like a diagram of some sort, right? In there. Maybe like something chakra but evil. I don't think we have any raisins. Well, we must. He makes oatmeal raisin cookies. I think they're hidden, though. Raisins can be expensive. So we want to leave it as a pocket. All right, Amy, let's think about this. So you're going to go this way. So maybe a big kind of chakra-like tag. If we can find like a not so nice version of the chakra, like how do you screw up somebody's chakra alignment? Not that I want to do that, just I'm saying. We're bad, if we're in love gone wrong. We might be in revenge mode. Oh, yeah. Working nights can feel like the world is passing you by, huh? I worked nights for a very long time. When I worked in hotels, I worked second shift, and for a while I did night audit, which is overnight. And and I never had trouble sleeping during the day. That wasn't the problem. It's just then you don't get to, you're working the opposite shift of most of the people you know. And it makes it hard. I feel you on that. What do you think? I think we're good. Okay, so I know where a card is that we can slide in there. Let me run out though and punch a half circle in there. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, I didn't find a circle. I kind of found an oval. Okay. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, he is a wiener. I worked that shift for years. It takes a certain kind of person though. I'm kind of a night owl person though. So it suits me. This doesn't look like the very best, but there. All right, I'm going to ink up my finger and ink that little divot there. All right, that's pretty good. Now clean finger. Hey Angie, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Okay. All right, finger's mostly clean. Let me see about getting it's in a bin over here. I just got to go down one bin and grab it. It's got a tab on it. Oof. Okay. Oh, there's where those are. Okay. We'll need those for later. Not for this stream. Whoops, I threw an envelope down there. Sorry. Okay. It's this one right here. I think this will fit. I think it's the perfect size. Hold on, I think I see something else in there I might be able to use. Hold, please. Hey, there's some harvesting stuff in here. I should probably get that out of there. Okay, let's see if this will work. Shoot, that might work for. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Son of a Baptist preacher. Okay, so these are a little big. So should we trim one down? They're nice and thick. And where do we want the tab to be? I think I like this tab. So we'll have to trim that down just a little bit, top and bottom. I think mostly bottom though, right? Okay, hold the phone. I'm going to trim it. I'm going to do it. Let's see, how much bigger than this is this? So and a little bit off the back. All right, let's see if that works. Whoops, smaller still. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da. You go, Carla, you go. And then we'll need something. You know what I have somewhere? I have some of those really big 8x4. I think I kept a few for myself of the eggplant tags. I just have to find it. So we'll leave that empty until I find that, or we'll use something else. But I think that would look good in there, and it would go with the front, and I think it's the right size. Okay, let me get a drink of water, and then we're going to find some paper. That sucks, Carla, but getting paid to do nothing's a little sweet. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. I could trim it down just a smidge more because it sticks out here a little bit. Let's just trim off. I just threw my scissors on the floor. And then I wonder why they hate me. I just dumped some stuff on the floor. We'll clean it up when we're done. Okay. I may round the corners on this. There we go. Okay. So now we need paper for the inside. Okay. We need 5 sheets. 5 sheets of paper. Hold the phone, please, while I get some paper. Okay, all of you need to go back up here. I can't have any of your shenanigans right now. Stay up there, please. It would be ever so helpful. What do we got? Okay. That's not paper either. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woohoo! Nailed it. Now don't you be falling down the other way. Okay. sometimes. Yeah, it really does. You won $8 playing bingo? 2 more, you cash out $20. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so we are going to need to trim these down. Because what do we got going on here? What did we finally wind up with? Let's take that out for a second. So we were at 11 inches. So we want to cut our paper at 10.5, right? Let's try it. I hope this is going to fit. You know, we didn't even try and fit that cover in the... Uh-oh, we might have done all that work, and we haven't even seen if it'll fit in the thing. We could be in trouble. Fingers crossed. Oh, it fits. It fits. Woo! Okay, back to what we were doing. That was 1, 2, 4. Yeah, I got 5. And then we're going to need to trim it. 8.5. So 8. I think 8.25 should be fine for the top. Because we're not going to get creep at the top. All right, Angie, have a good night. I think I just cut that twice in the same direction. I really think I did. Yeah, I did. Smooth move. Okay. Well, now we have some nice square paper for something. All right. Hold the phone. At least I know where the rest is. Okay. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Now we have to turn to the filing cabinet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 8.25 this way. Ow. I tipped my fingernail and it hurt. Okay. And then we said 10.5. Perfect. He's just perfect. And I even know where my binding penguin is. There's people in the office that have teammates in Europe. 5 a.m. You can't think, let alone sparkle. Sorry. I'm jiggling the camera trying to get the binding penguin. Okay. So let's make this happen. 1, 2, 3. An awl and a needle. We're going to do this real scientific. I'm just going to punch holes in here. Well, think about the people that do business like in Japan and Australia and stuff. They got to be up in the middle of the night to make that kind of stuff happen. If you work those kind of markets, though, I think that you get different sort of hours. If you're at work at 5 in the morning, up and functioning, you probably get off way earlier than most 9-to-5ers. So I'm just sewing in the signature. It's easy when there's only 5 pages. Now, we probably could have realistically added a few more, but I'm still kind of keeping with her original. Did I go through the... I think I might have gone through the thing on accident. Sorry. I ran it through I pierced the thread. And that's never going to work. You'll never get it to pull tight enough. You'll wind up with gaps in your... There we go. That's better. Mucho better. Oop. Dang it. If you're live, there has to be something. If you're getting it in the holes during the binding, then it's got to be a pita in some other way a little bit, right? I'm sure there are people out there that get this done with no shenanigans at all. Now, yes, you're right. I probably could have, if I wanted to hide the stitching, put it under this, but I wanted that to lay really flat. I want it to have a low profile. I don't really want to create any bulk in the, any more bulk than I have to in the pocket of the journal. Fastest signature ever. Now I think you could easily go 8 pages with these. No problem. And I didn't get it under the... I also did another cardinal sin. It's not on the other side of the... Look at how easy I fixed that. People make such a big deal out of that. Just slide it under. You don't need to pull out the stitch and do it again. It's fine. We're going to cut that pretty close, though, since it's going in an envelope. And then there's that part. Because it's going to get fatter as we decorate it, so I wanted to keep the book itself as low profile as possible. Okay, as long as it works, that's all that matters. And you like it, who cares what everybody else thinks is the right way to do it. There are plenty of people out there willing to tell you you're doing it wrong, no matter what you're doing. So there's our companion book for the journal. So let's see what it looks like with that in there. And then closing that up. Yeah, I probably should have put these a little closer up, but live and learn. Prototype, right? We don't have to be perfect with the prototype. It'll get better being foldy and stuff as we use it. There we go. So that's it. That's pretty good. All right, so we need to put the pocket in. So I'm going to pull the book out for just right now. It's so cute, right? And here we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, where did I put the... Because we wanted to put that pocket in here. Here it is. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and add this pocket here. Oops. We're going to add it the correct way. Yeah. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because this is slick. It's made out of Tyvek. That's why it dyed so funky. It's an old floppy disk sleeve. Let me stick these stencils back up where they go so we don't lose them. And Fabri-Tac. And Fabri-Tac. Okay. I really like how this is coming out. The longer we're doing this, the happier I am about it at this moment. Okay. Do we want to make it a double pocket? Seems to be all the rage right now. So if we only glue the 3 sides, we'll have a pocket behind there as well. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Glue booger. It sealed itself with a glue booger. Hold on. You're going to work or I'm going to stick the awl in you. Yeah, it's Tyvek. I didn't know how it was going to come out. There was an experiment. Elle's got like 10 of them in a bag from the thrift store. Probably more than 10. There was probably like 20 or 25. Oh, there it is. And I stuck them in the dye, the eggplant batch, because I thought it would be dramatic. Not knowing exactly how much it would take the dye, you know. I think it came out pretty cool. I have like 2 left now. The rest of them I sold. But I think Fabri-Tac's the way to go on the glue. Okay. Do not fall off my desk, please. Right? And we're going to decorate the envelopes too, but I got to figure out. So if we're poisoning people, we got to maybe find some more mushrooms. And so now we'll have a pocket back here and a pocket here. As long as we get it to stick down, right? Okay, there does not appear to be any glue right there, so let me grab that Fabri-Tac. Or I just didn't get enough in that spot. Okay, where'd that paper towel go? Let's keep pushing that down. Like I said, we don't want to bulk it up, but what I put in here, I want to be meaningful and pertinent to the theme. So, yeah, I think the whole package is coming out nicely. All right, so I think that's good. I think it's going to stick. We'll come back to it. Where's the... Let's squeegee thing it for a minute, right? And just hold that down. And then we're going to try for a pocket under the waterfall as well. But this is all about finding stuff in your stash, you know. I didn't put this all together at first. I started with just that plain white, ugly ass envelope. And now look how far we've come. I'm pretty proud of it. For the first time doing anything with a big envelope, you'd think by now I'd have more. Rosemary's made hundreds of journals, and I'm still pretty new to the... I've made lots of just the regular kind that I make, but I really haven't pushed the envelope on what I've been doing. Okay, so it's two for that way, but what if we put it this way? What if we did our pocket that way instead? But so that it comes under the waterfall, you know. Maybe just a little bit. So that you can see that there's something under there. Right? Or should we just put it in a traditional pocket? Because I think we still have a couple other things out of those cut aparts we can maybe use. Now what I do with that? Did I put my... Okay, my all is in here. Everything's back in there where it belongs. Let's move that out of the way. Now let's look for cut aparts over here. We don't have any wide ones now. But we do have a piece of this paper with the crescent moon on it that we could definitely use. I think the eggplant's too same. So maybe we'll use this piece. But we don't want it to be any wider than that. And it does have the little crescent moon on it. Yeah. So we definitely don't want it to... Okay. So it needs to be... Now she had it so it came a little bit... So it was like one of the waterfall pages, but a different color. So you knew it was there. Like it wasn't completely hidden. And you've lost your pencil, Amy. And there went your ink onto the floor. So just a little bit beyond that. I think I like that. I knocked my ink pad onto the floor. Not cool, man. Yeah, this is the color that it was. That was what we made it. So that's, you can see the Tyvek really resisted. And these were in the actual same die batch. And now a batch of paper is between 2 and 5 die vats, but these were in the same die vat. The actual, like, they're from the same color mix. So it wasn't like this one was in a really dark one and that was in a light one. These are actually from the same individual die vat. Okay, so we're going to cut that and see if that's going to work. Just a smidge more. It's always just a smidge more with me, isn't it? Yep, there we go. That'll do it. Yeah. And then we want it just a little bit further down on that. Okay. So let's ink that. Yeah, it was a fun color. It's a popular one. That's a fall color. Although we have done it at Valentine's too last year. But we've also done burgundy and red rum, and we've had a lot of reds. So it's going to go like that. And our glue, which we have to go in the wrong way, and we didn't put the lid back on. I hope the lid didn't fall back there. That would suck. Oh, Amy. I think I may have rolled the lid behind there. Oh, boy. Pocket. This is a pocket. Don't squeeze out a bunch of glue on there. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, so this is the way. Oh, you know what? 2 seconds, and you forget. I need to go punch a circle-y thing. You know what? I'm not going to. We're just going to leave it like that because all I found was an oval. And I'm going to look for my circle punch today and tomorrow. I probably won't need it for the serial killer journal, but okay, so I got to go back there and look for my glue lid in a second. We can't leave it uncapped for the whole live. I suppose I could, but it would probably get angry about life. Okay. Here we go. No, you don't. Okay. Okay. Just want to give this a minute because cardstock is notorious for looking like it's laying down and then peeling back up again to the corner. Let's see how long we've been on. I know it's getting late for you guys. I think this is where we'll call it tonight. But I need to write down some of the ideas we had before we sign off. Like, I need to, let's use this little strip of paper. I think that's good. Okay. So there, that's what that looks like. And we'll add stuff to the pockets later on. But I love how the cover turned out. We got the front and the back. Let's put our little bookie book in there. Yeah, and we'll get something. I'll try and, I know I have at least 2 floating around here. So I will find those. Okay. And we can add another piece onto here too. We can, we have some scraps underneath all of those pads. Yeah, the only thing I would have done different was waited until I made that book to put the Velcro on. So that will be something that we look at when, I'm just trying to roll it a little bit, give it a little. So there. That's where we are right now with that. Okay, so we wanted to do a Pop-It page. Something with Dark Side Chakra. Nightshade. Plants. Thanks, guys. So see, I didn't even know where it's, but now it's probably going to get a title at some point. You know, we'll put a title up here in some fashion. Maybe we'll make some kind of dangle for it. I don't know. We'll see. But so we've got all of this to fill with stuff. Oops. And then, you know, we've got graduating pages where we can add images. Or, you know, maybe we have multiple victims of how we have magically punished stupid, you know, men, or if you know, whatever it is you're interested in. When love goes wrong, perhaps we go wrong as well. We get our revenge. Because if it was an amicable breakup, we wouldn't want to be cursing people, right? Okay, so what else do you think we would want to include? This is for the magical book over here. This will probably be for a glue booking section. But I think we're going to, and then we need to, you know, we got to figure out what we're going to put in the envelopes. I want to do it up. I don't normally decorate things, so. And this would look really cute if we stitched around it too, you know, if I'd, this could be a companion piece to our serial killer journal. We got the normal side, then we got the magical side of things. So I got to think of a few more things though. What else do we want to include in that little magic book? Maybe a little bit of stuff on moon phases. So yeah, I think we've got a good start there. Yes, yes, yes. We'll add that to our little pocky right here so it doesn't fall out. So I think it's a good start. I think it's a good start. I'm insecure, can you tell? You guys are awesome. Okay, so pink mushrooms are poisonous. You just keep telling yourself that. I don't care if they are or not. So, I think that's it for tonight because we've been on for more than that. We've been on an hour and 40 minutes. And I had total fun tonight, you guys. You're made of awesome. I hope you had fun too. Tomorrow is Friday. We're going to be working on our serial killer book. And I'll start, and maybe we'll pull some stuff for this too. I may have a surprise Saturday live. I think I've got enough stuff. So it'll be partly deconstructing some books, but I did find some crime investigation books. It's like a Time Life series, and I had bought 10 or 12 of those books, and I just found them out in the garage today. So we may create a booster pack for the serial killer on Saturday. That may be a special thing if anybody's interested in that. So we'll be on Friday tomorrow at 5 or 5:15. Good night, Amber. And tomorrow we'll start off tomorrow picking out the fabric for the Boo Crew boxes, which is not a box, it's an envelope, but the Boo Crew pack. And then Saturday, if I'm on, it'll be around 4 p.m. And Sunday will be our regular thing between 3 and 4. So I hope to see you all then if you are available. If you're not, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and that you get all the things done you need to, or that you could be as lazy as you want, or some combination of the two. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. You bring so much joy into my life, and I hope I give a little bit back. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. The end. Good night, Christine and Amber and Janice and Carla. And I think that's everybody that's in here right now. And Roseanne and I think that's everybody. And Sandy went to bed. So the end.